65. And we're reading from this book again, once again, 365 Dalai Lama, Daily Advice from the Heart. And these readings that I'm about to do are meditations on monasticism and priesthood. And this is something that I can't relate to, so it'll be interesting to see how these can go. So it says, on the practical level, monastic vows, including that of celibacy, free those who take them from some of the fetters that bind them. Nuns and monks who can detach themselves from mundane life do not have to worry about what others think of them. They dress cheaply and their material needs are reduced to a minimum. And that's very interesting. And I think that what it really hits for me is the idea of feeling like you have to look a certain way or act a certain way or sound a certain way or have these things to be considered liked or attracted to, or it's this people pleasing thing that I do have tons and tons of experience in, and it gets better, right? Once you let go of those perceptions of others that you carry, what they're thinking. So then, because when I'm behaving in a way that is concerned about what others think, there's really not a whole lot of authenticity there. And I can talk myself into it at times and think that I'm being authentic. But most times, most of those moments when I'm putting on airs or doing something so that I feel people get a response that would be ideal, that I want them to get, it's not the real thing. And I think as you do the work on yourself and you come to understand that you're just perfectly imperfect, you get to this point where you are yourself. And like I always say, when we first do this work and when we get started, sometimes we're wobbly. And I think that when we practice it a little bit more, we can do it gracefully. And I can only imagine that the Dalai Lama, I mean, they get lots of practice, right? And when they're talking about they don't need material things and they don't need to look good to others. I think that there's probably a whole lot of freedom in that. And so what I will be doing based on this reading is just focusing on what is inside and less on what's outside, because that outside stuff seems to be something that can I can stumble upon. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm super grateful to be here, and I will be back again tomorrow.